Welcome to the Lose Your Big Ass Stomach podcast. I'm your host, Jay Jackson, and my mission here is to help you get rid of that big ass stomach and take back control of your health so that you can look and feel your best by being the best version of yourself, mentally and physically, while destroying the mediocre agenda society is trying to brainwash you into, and breaking our families' generational curses of being unhealthy by being a healthy and fit role model. It's time to set a new standard. It's time to set a new standard of living. If you find the podcast helpful, be sure to hit that follow button because that helps us build a movement. Let's go. Guys, if you've been working out at the gym, you've been doing your cardio, you're lifting weights, but you notice when you're looking down, your stomach still ain't going down. You notice that your clothes still not fitting the way you want them to. You step on the scale ain't going down like you want it to. I'm about to share with you why that's happening, okay? Because I know it can be very frustrating, especially if you putting in time and effort in the gym for like days, weeks, even months, some of y'all years. And you like, damn, man, why I work out but I don't look like I work out? Why my clothes still not fitting? What's the point of working out if I'm not going to be losing the weight and looking like I want to look? You know, and so I can see how that could be frustrating and discouraging. And so here's the thing, guys. If you notice you're working out and you're getting stronger, right? Obviously, you got to be doing strength training to get stronger. You notice that you're doing cardio and you have more energy, more endurance. But you just like, damn, why is my stomach not going down? I want you to listen up, man. This is very important because most people, we think that it has to be hard. If it's not hard, it's like that's really not the way that it works. It's like some type of trick. But guys, it's way easier to lose your belly fat if you eat the right way. It's your eating habits, guys. You can't outwork poor nutrition habits. And I want to show you what I mean by poor nutrition habits. Some of y'all, you eat straight up junk food. You work out, you basically like I used to be. I used to hit the gym sometimes 2 times a day, man. And I would leave and I'd go get me a burger. I'd go to Five Guys. That was my go-to spot, you know, or I'd eat me a pizza from Pizza Hut or something like that. And I was like, damn, I was very active. And so I wasn't obese. I wasn't overweight. I just didn't have the definition and cut that I wanted. I didn't look the way I wanted to look when I would take my shirt off. And so, you know, we all have like a certain expectation or standard on how we view ourselves. Like some of y'all might be like, well, my boo thing or my friends, my family members, they say I'm good the way I am, but deep down, I know I want to look a little bit better than what I'm looking. I know I can look better. And so it's not about what other people think. It's about what you think, how you view yourself. And so that's valid. If you listening to other people and they telling you stay where you at, but you really unhappy with how your body looking, you got to do something about it. All right? That's not a way to live. Who the hell want to be out here living and they not happy with the body that they're in? Like, guys, we can change houses. You know, you're not happy with the house or the neighborhood you live in, but you can't change the body you live in. Well, you can, but you know, you got to exercise right. You got to lift weights. You got to eat right. And so here's what happens. Most people, they're eating junk food. They like I used to be, trying to outwork poor nutrition habits. It's not going to work, guys. Okay? You're going to be working out, getting strong as hell, having all this energy from working out. But when you look in the mirror, you're going to be like, damn, this stomach ain't went nowhere, man. Okay? So that's the first thing. You can't do that. You can't just eat junk food. We all eat some type of junk food, but you can't do it all the time. Some folks eat junk food every day. Drinking sweet Simply lemonade and sweet tea every day. Every time I make a video on Instagram about Simply lemonade, the damn video go viral on social media. That lets me know a whole bunch of y'all drinking Simply lemonade every day and sweet teas. And so you can't drink it all the time. Maybe once or twice, maybe 3 times out the week, but damn, every day. Some of y'all drink that more than you drink water. Wonder why you have type 2 diabetes and insulin resistant and all these other health issues. Got to start drinking water, okay? That's the first thing. The second thing, because you may not be that person. You may not be the person who eating a whole lot of junk food. You might be like, oh, shit, that ain't me. I don't be eating junk food. I be eating healthy. I still can't lose this stomach. What about me, coach? What about me? That ain't me, what you just said. Well, the other person that I've noticed is you're working out, you're hitting the gym, and you're the healthy eater. You're the health nut. Or I eat salads. I snack on trail mix. I be eating, I eat healthy. I eat my fish. I eat my chicken. I eat my broccoli. But I'm still not losing no stomach. What's wrong with me? Well, guys, just eating healthy doesn't mean you're eating for fat loss. Now, we've all seen people who are vegans and vegetarians who still have a hard time losing weight. Why does this happen? Because they are overeating on healthy food. Guys, if I wanted to gain muscle, if I wanted to get bigger, all I would do is eat more of what I'm already eating, and y'all be seeing me on social media. I'd be like, damn, Coach done got big as hell. How you get so swole like that? Because I started eating more. I'm eating the same foods, but I'm eating more of it. That's what's happening to some of y'all. You're not aware of how much you're eating. That's why I be telling y'all, if you're not tracking, you're slacking. Because you could be putting days, weeks, months, years in the gym and looking like, damn, why I ain't lost the weight I want to lose? Like, I lost a little bit, but I don't see the tone that I want to in my arms and legs and midsection. My stomach's still not flat. I can feel my abs if I poke my stomach hard enough, but I can't see my abs. Well, you got to eat the right amount of food, guys. You could be eating all the right foods, but if you're not eating the right amount, you're not going to lose weight. Okay? So when people be like, well, I just need to cut back on my portions. The only way you're going to know what portions you need to eat, you got to know your daily calorie intake. If you don't know your daily calorie intake and you're just like, I'm just going to cut back on my portions. Well, what if you cut back on your portions and you still don't lose weight? You won't know. You won't know how much you need to cut back because you're not tracking. If you understand your daily calorie intake, this is how you start to say, okay, well, I know I need to eat 2,000 calories a day to drop weight. This is just an example now. Some don't take this for, oh, this is what I need to eat. No, some of y'all may need to eat less. Some of y'all need to eat a little bit more. I'm just using it as an example now. Let's say, for example, you need to eat 2,000 calories a day. Okay? And so, you knowing that you need to eat 2,000 calories a day, now you divide your meals up. You divide that 2,000 calories up into the meals that you eat. We got breakfast. Let's say your breakfast, you eat 500 calories, like 400 or 500 calories. Lunch and dinner, same thing, another 400 or 500 calories. And so, simple math. 500 times 3 is 1,500. Okay? And so now we got a little bit of grace. We got a little bit more wiggle room in there, right? Good little 500, 600 calories. What do we do with those calories, Coach? What do we need to do? Well, you have snacks. You have 1 or 2 snacks throughout the day. Okay? You eat things like yogurt. You could do a protein shake. You could do it's all different types of snacks out there that you can eat, guys. Okay? It's not limited to just yogurt and protein shake. You could do a protein bar. you could do a mixed fruit cup with some type of protein on the side. You see what I'm saying? You got to have some snacks. A lot of y'all, you're snacking all day without eating meals. And you're like, damn, I barely be eating. I be skipping breakfast. I don't really be eating breakfast like that. And sometimes I'll eat lunch and then I'll have a dinner, and I be snacking. Guys, you can snack your way fat. Believe that or not, you can snack your way fat because them calories add up so fast. If you just reaching and grabbing some chips, reaching and grabbing some trail mix, but you're eating it throughout the entire day. And then you be like, damn, man, I don't know why I'm so tired. I need an energy drink. And then you drink the energy drink, another 200-300 calories. Wonder why you don't get the energy that you need from the energy drink, because you're eating too much sugar and too much processed food. Some of y'all are living like this. This is how you get type 2 diabetes. This is how you get high blood pressure, and you start to develop all these health issues like sleep apnea because your weight keep going up and up. Okay? And so these are the main 2 things that I noticed that cause people who are working out, but they're like, damn, why my stomach ain't going down? You're either working out but eating junk food, you're working out and you're eating healthy but don't have no idea how much you're eating. If you ain't tracking, you're slacking. Some of y'all, you've been doing this for months, if not years. You don't need to be starving yourself neither. Some folks be like, well, I'm just going to do a 2 or 3 day fast. I'm going to do a fruit detox for a week. Well, is that sustainable? A lot of y'all do those things because you're eating too much junk food. You do it from a place of guilt. Like, damn, I ate too much junk food. I need to go on a detox now. Man, I've been drinking too much alcohol, too much junk food. I'm gonna go on a fruit detox for a week. That is not healthy. That's not building a healthy relationship with food. You basically just trying to punish yourself because you ate too much junk food. All right? And so just build a healthy relationship with food and eat and train and work out, hit the gym, lift weights, do your cardio. But by building a healthy relationship with food, you have parameters and boundaries. You know how much calories you need to eat. You know your protein intake. You eating fibrous food. You eating like fruits and vegetables too. Some of y'all grown as hell don't be eating no fruits and vegetables, man. Like, you can eat fruits and vegetables. Those are carbs. You don't have to stuff yourself with beans and rice and potatoes and oatmeal all the time. Like, guys, you can go days, weeks without even eating things like that. You can just eat fruits and vegetables and protein, and you'll lean out just like that. But you have to have your portions dialed in, because if your portions are not the right way, you could be starving yourself eating protein, fruits, and vegetables because your calories are going to be too low. That's why you got to know your calorie intake. That way you make sure your portions are right. Okay? But once you do that part right there, you'll lose the waistline. The numbers on the scale start going down. Your clothes will start feeling good on you. You know, you'll be able to take your clothes off and feel good. You look good naked. Whole nine. When you're taking your photos, you feel proud about what you see when you look at your photos. But you got to get that eating on point. You can't just work out. You just get strong as hell. You have a little bit more endurance because you're doing a lot of cardio. But you're going to be looking at yourself in the mirror being like, damn, why is my body not changing the way I want it to change? Because you don't have your nutrition on point. All right. Hopefully y'all found this helpful. If you did, be sure to leave a review. All right. So we can continue to grow this movement. And we out here. Let's go. Yo, appreciate you for tapping in and listening to the podcast episode today. Hopefully you found it valuable. And if you did and you want to learn more about how I can help you lose the big ass stomach, transform your body, and get your health on point, DM me real results over on Instagram at JJacksonOfficial for more information. And I'll reach back out to you to do what I can to help you hit those health and fitness goals. Let's get it.